Hi, I'm Rob from HopZine. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time I've got a set of 3 beers, all from a brewery called Three Hills, who are in Kettering, in England. And they're all called Myces. They're all IPAs at 5.5% ABV, all using different yeasts. And these beers were produced to celebrate their birthday. Is it the second birthday? Second or third birthday? First beers I ever had from these guys. Heard good things. So the first one that I'm going to be looking at is Custom Blend. So I presume it's a blend that they've bought or they've had done or they put together themselves. So, oh, it's a bit fucking lively. Oh, it's a very full can. It's a Yorkshireman. We do appreciate that. I will be putting these cans down to the side because there's a bit more than I'm used to really here. All off of my hand. Not to wipe it on. Hang on. We're going to be professional in this malarkey, aren't we? Come on, come on. Don't wipe my hands. Get my hands covered in beer. It's going to be serious shit, this. Anyway, right, let's crack on. So, and I'm sure they'll actually be interesting. I presume they'll all look pretty much the same. But you never know. But colour-wise in this one, very pale, yellowish gold, pure white foam. So, swirl and sniff. Let's check out the aroma. There's a certain kind of like aroma of a struck match. As far as the kind of more kind of hoppy notes, I'm getting kind of like a lemon, grapefruit, kind of watered down, kind of orange squash, kind of elderflower, kind of quite floral type thing. Smells decent. So let's dive in. Cheers. Flavour-wise, it's quite soft. 5.5, you mean this bag's flavour. And the amount of body that I think they've kind of crammed in is pretty damn impressive. Yeah, kind of falls off where it left off really. I get kind of key lime pie, that's the thing that's going in my head. It's kind of lemon and lime and kind of that biscuity base. And it does have this softer, creamy quality. End's pretty dry and crisp. It's kind of grassy in a lot of senses, but rock solid. Quite clean and crisp. Very quaffable. So that's the first one. So that's the Custom Blend. Next up is, there you go, Burlington. As if you go on White Labs and kind of try and get some details on there, it says a brewery in the northeast of America use this yeast. So this is supposedly, I presume, what they, because Burlington is where Alchemist is, I think. I could just check the can. Can I? Oh no, it's not there anymore. Yeah, but I listened to John Kimmich talking about his yeast, and he said, yeah, they've isolated things from like cans and that, but all they're getting is the stuff that's left over. So they're not. It's not a true indication. John Kimmich says that it's not a true indication of everything that is their house yeast over at the Alchemist. But let's get this one open. Another glass down here. A bit more careful opening this time, so I don't get any on my hand. Still did. Just the full as fuck, which is no bad thing. So not going to have any issues with oxidization because there's no headroom in it all. So good, high filled. You've got to go for a bit of a leap of faith for the can pour though. So, colour-wise, I know I've got more in glass than this one, but I think this looks a little bit darker. Just a smidge. So, aroma is the most important thing, I guess, at this stage. Similar. I'm definitely getting that kind of struck match kind of thing going on as well. It's got a, yeah, it's kind of that slight, it's not eggy in a sulphur way. But it's heading down that route. Kind of hay-like. Really, it's got a really dry aroma. But then that kind of lemon, pineapple, and that kind of struck match thing, so. Slightly different. Let's have a crack on this one. think that's got more floral notes. This has got more of a slightly earthier quality. Maybe a bit more pale stone fruit. But not much. No. So, let's see what it tastes like. See what difference it is. Cheers. It's really different. Wow. I'm surprised because the aroma wasn't all that much different. So, obviously there's a lot of similarities. Obviously, slightly citrus kind of thing. I'm getting a bit more kind of dank qualities. I'm getting a bit more a bit more grapefruit in this one. A little bit more mustiness. Yeah, it's a lot more musty and dank. Not excessively. It's softer as well. Kind of more rounded. That kind of first one seemed a bit lightweight in a lot of ways. Kind of like a softer version of what you get from Mallingtons if you're in the Yorkshire area. But this has definitely got a lot more body. Got more of a, kind of a gluey kind of quality to it. But nice, yeah, really interesting. Kind of progression in the beers. Third one. Will he manage to open the can without pissing it all over his hand? Highly doubtful. So, this is the third one. It's London Fog. We all know London Fog, don't we? Oh, London Fog, I haven't seen you in such a long time. It's usually a Verdant beer, isn't it? But a lot of breweries use it, but you mean you're definitely getting it in Verdant. When I think of London Fog, I do think of Verdant. No beer on my hand this time. It's not paler than I expected. Again, clearly a very simple, light, extra pale, crisp malt, all that kind of malarkey. So this time, I'm going a little bit hazier. I'd say paler than the last. Oh no, actually a bit darker. So aroma. Really different. It's definitely got this weird sulphur thing going on. It's not a strunk match this time, it's a bit more pongy. It's a bit more bog water. A bit more kind of like slightly cheesy. It's not a great aroma. It kind of smells a bit like urinal cakes. It is a bit eggy. But the sulphur, like sulphury egg kind of thing going on. Freshly laid tar, if you go around, if you're out in streets, and they've got the big fucking tub of tar on the back. I mean, it's such a vivid kind of aroma memory as a tar for me, like a big bubbling vat of tar, barrel of tar. But yeah, the other things are trying to get through it, but there's a big stinky kind of sulphury note on that. Doesn't smell great anyway. Cheers. Okay, definitely softer, bringing out those kind of more melon notes. I mean, I always think of melon when I think of Verdant, but it's got a lovely soft sweetness. This time it's banana pie. It's not uber kind of estery like a Hefeweizen, but it does have a kind of like a softer, underripened banana. I'm gonna say banana pie because it sounds nicer. You get that kind of like short crust pastry. Getting a little kind of sweeter note. Really nice actually. They're all really quaffable beers. That kind of lemon lime. Still kind of like tinkering around there at the edges. And grapefruit. But yeah, I'm gonna go backwards. What is he on today? I'm just excited not to be at work. Getting more kind of, it's not a good aroma that one, but softer. Yeah, that's a little bit sharper. Brings a little bit more of a musty, dank note. This one, softer melony. Yeah, it's got a bit of a bitter, ratty dankness to it. This one now a lot more pineapple actually. Lighter, more floral. So go for this one. That's the London Fog. That aroma's not great. And that's got a real, slightly kind of more bitter actually. It's got a bit more a tang as the custom blend. Yeah, they're all really interesting, and even though they're just, I mean, I know in the past, breweries like Brewdog have made kind of specifically yeast beers using quite different yeasts, which kind of proves a certain point. But the interesting thing about this, these are all yeasts that you would definitely find used to brew IPAs. And it's done quite a nice job. At the heart of it, I think it's a pretty solid IPA. Respectable ABV, well-defined hop flavours. It allows that yeast to kind of do its stuff. I do see quite a remarkable difference between each of them. As far as favourite goes, I think this is my favourite. I think the Burlington's my favourite. Custom blend's a bit lightweight, it's a bit maybe slightly a bit dry, maybe slightly over attenuated. This one tastes great, weird, quite unpleasant aroma. So I'm going to pop that one down. Excuse me. Anyway, we've got, so this has been the 3 birthday beers from Three Hills Brewing. First time I've ever tried anything. They're called Myces 1, 2 and 3, using custom blend, Burlington and London Fog ale yeast. Very interesting little jamboree, little kind of party, little yeasty party. Interesting stuff. Anyway, I'm Rob from HopZine. See you next time.